Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Lindsay.
I'm Carson.
And today we are watching Jujutsu Kaisen episode 16, I believe?
Yes.
What happened last time?
Last time, the fighting began, and we saw the blossoming of a beautiful best friendship between Todo and Yuji. And now Todo's gonna, like, train him up a little bit, and I think that might, whatever wisdom he might depart to him about giant-ass women will help him defend himself from the rest of the Kyoto squad. But there's only one way to find out, and that's to watch the rest of this episode.
And with that, we're going to get into the episode. We hope that you have already watched this on illegal channels. We're watching on Crunchyroll.
On illegal channels?
On legal channels.
On a legal channel?
We hope that you have already watched this through legal channels, such as...
No, we demand you've already watched it. God damn it. Watch and support the official release. And like and subscribe. Let's go. With good eyes. Oh shit. Oh, the nice camera angle. Oh shit! The look on his face. He just took it. So he's saying that his, like... So... They're not on the same level as physical and, like, sorcery isn't on the same level?
Mm-hmm.
Dong dong. The Sea of Chi. This is like Tai Chi, isn't it? Or the principles, I guess. No, with our hearts. The beach. Whoa, the water. Whoa, that must have been real water. I don't know how the fuck they did that. How did they do that water?
So wise.
Such
a wise guy.
Ah, wise guy, see? The music. Whoa! Fuck yes! God, that's so satisfying.
It's so cool.
I feel like that could have been at the end of last episode, but I think it fits better. I think they made a good choice by making it the start of this one. I can't wait for people to start making covers of the song, because I think the song is great, but the vocalist, like, doesn't quite have that, like, power in his voice, you know? I feel like that's what's missing from the song. Like, I can't wait to hear Pelix cover this, and others. Or Jonathan Young. Jonathan Young is gonna have a dope cover of this, if he doesn't already. By the way, this OP and the previous one, I love the way that they, like, fade between, like, each scene when shit's going really fast. I saw that Forever Red, like, the guy who makes, like, the Marvel anime OPs and the Harry Potter ones, he adopted that transition technique.
All right.
Chan? Panda-chan? My?
Uh-oh.
Oh! Poachers. Wait, what did he say?
Cursed corpse.
A cursed corpse? That's what he is? It's a panda's corpse with a person trapped in it? It's like the fucking principal. The principal, he imbues the stuffed
so
animals. Oh, he's the same. Oh my fucking god. He's like Mr. House from fucking Fallout New Vegas.
It's disgusting.
That's like some parasite shit. Mechamaru indeed. Now it's Gurren Lagann. Oh my
Is this
god.
allowed?
I guess so. That doesn't seem like the type of attack that would work in a cursed spirit battle, but it must. Todo's first grade. Oh, Maki's at the bottom.
I mean, she doesn't have any...
But it sucks. She seems like she would be higher than the bottom. We gotta look at that power scaling again at the end.
Semi-first grade. He said he was. Oh my god.
Nice, Panda.
Look at the trees.
It's like Granny Chio's arm.
I know, I was just gonna say that.
His core. Yep. A cursed corpse born with emotions.
So cute.
So he took just a baby panda and imbued it with cursed energy? Or...
Is it...
Panda is not a panda. Ora! Ora, 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 ora!
Oh my god. Nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How could they? It must be difficult to fucking move him around.
Yeah.
Heavenly Pact. Oh, he's so rough. Oh my god. Oh my god. Even moonlight. Albatross? Fuck!
Oh my... What the hell?
I don't see why that was a warranted response.
Oh my god, he's gonna be all, like, crazy, like, in the opening.
He's gonna be beating his chest. Oh. Return to monkey.
Ah.
I like that.
That was great. I wasn't
I can get on
expecting
board
to.
with
I
that.
wasn't expecting to have like the whole panda thing this early in.
Yeah,
this
me
half.
either. Ooh, Panda backstory. I love that he just called him Panda.
He's an older brother.
An older brother and older sister, but they're in the zoo. They're in the. That's the first opening. They're in the zoo. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
I wonder what that actually means.
I don't know. Oh, to have his 3? That's... Damn.
Oh. Bashful. He did...
Oh my
What
God.
if he uses all 3? Does he fucking die?
I don't know. Or can he, like... Do they just take a hit?
Yeah.
And then he can, like... like, if he rests...
Yeah, but if all 3 get hit, if all 3
Yeah.
go to 0, then he must fucking die. That's ingenious design on the part of the principal. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's actually an attack. It's not just a cool, like, aesthetic. Ooh, that looks so good. It's just like raw. There's no like tactic. It's just a fucking brawl at this point.
I mean, if
They've exhausted all
he has
range
to do
shit.
Is hit him. Just beat the shit out of him.
What did he do to him there? Did he plant something on him?
I don't know.
It looks like he planted something on him. Where did he touch him?
On the back.
On the back of his right shoulder. That's where the other core was. They showed us where the cores were.
I already got the one in the shoulder.
Or maybe he was feeling, yeah. No, he didn't. Because the gorilla one. There's no way Panda's fucking dead. Come on. Did he miss? Already concealing the number of cores, so he has more? Got his fucking arm.
Rips it off.
Now you don't have your left arm. Your only limb that you have in real life. I mean, that's really true. Oh, is that... That's the guy that everyone's been hyping up. Exactly. His ear is stuffing? Oh. What a tragic fucking guy. Oh, one day he wants to walk among everyone. Oh, does he have a crush on her? Dude, I'm a fucking panda. His hands are creepy. Fuck yeah, Panda. Now I don't want Mechamaru to die. Oh, because he doesn't have a phone. All right, Maki. Of course, this is the only thing. It's fucking Rock Lee all over again. Really? That was a good episode.
Tease the fight that they teased at the end of the last episode.
Damn, what an incredible episode. This show's getting better and better.
It is. It really is.
It's really found its stride, this arc, I think.
I still found it really interesting how it's like the beach ending, but it's in winter. So it's kind of an interesting twist because they're playing in the water, but it's cold.
I think that maybe means something.
Yeah.
The fact that it's winter, it's like sort of the end, you know? Because it feels like this is the end. It's all like give it back in the song, and it feels like a memory.
Yeah.
And they clearly made it. They directed that way. We say it every week. Every time we see this ending, we always talk about how I always say it is overwhelming. Oh shit! How it seems like something bad's gonna happen. God, Mechamaru, man, what a tragic
and Panda,
character.
what the hell?
But Mechamaru, he's just like, it's so fucking tragic.
Yeah.
You know, like it's so bad. Ugh.
It was really sad.
Also, I love that Nishimiya wears the little button around her neck on the collar. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, Panda. His bashful sister. I wonder who that is. I was thinking originally, because in the first opening, we saw Panda twice in the opening.
And he was looking at
pandas. He was jumping over a thing. He was like vaulting over a thing on the city roofs, and and that's when you first seen him, and you're like, what the fuck is a panda doing? And then he's looking at pandas in the zoo, and I thought that was because he was like taken out of the zoo and experimented on, but it turns out, I mean, maybe he was as a baby, and those are his parents.
It looks like he's full of stuffing.
His ear does, but it's weird because he grew. So like, what the fuck does that mean? And like, what does it mean to have a gorilla core?
Yeah, well, he has like was it a legitimate? Or was that like a first failed experiment of this, and then they just got all added up together?
You're asking the wrong guy.
I mean, I'm just like theorizing what that meant, and if they're his older siblings, like,
were they failed ones before that, and like the scraps of it, the cores he saved, and then all put into the same one, or. Yeah, I don't know. That's really interesting. It's really smart design to put multiple cores, but I don't understand how there's not multiple personalities. Or maybe there is and we're just not seeing them.
Well, maybe because his was the one that actually, like, took, and the other ones are just sort of in the background, and he can, like, choose when to bring out the strength of them.
Yeah, but it's just interesting that, like...
It's also interesting. It's really reminding me of a certain fight that we watched recently.
Oh, in Shippuden?
Yeah.
With a certain Akatsuki member?
Yeah. Really reminded me of that, but this was obviously different.
Yeah.
But really interesting. Yeah. He was so cute when he was a baby, too.
Yeah, he was.
He was really cute. He's all, like, swaddled up in a cloth in, like, a nursery. He's all looking at him.
I was starting to think that before that was explained, and before, like, up to the point where we saw that it was a baby panda, I thought that it was going to be his actual son that he put into a panda's body. And that, because, like, cursed corpse, I was like, oh, this is the corpse of a panda that had either a sorcerer's soul or a cursed spirit has taken hold of it.
Some kind of, like, Full Metal Alchemist, like,
human transmutation.
Like Al situation.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what that's what I thought. And it is kind of like that, but it's not, cuz he's not a panda's soul, cuz he can talk and, like, he's, you know, he's not like, or is it? I don't
know.
And it through some sorcery he was given the intelligence, like human level intelligence, but it is a panda's soul.
Feelings, which was like a new thing.
Yeah. Because Panda is not a panda.
He's not a panda, but he's not a human either.
But he grew, so, like, is he full of stuffing? Like, his ear looks like it's full of stuffing.
And they showed it a bunch of times to, like, show.
They, like, prominently showed it that it wasn't, like, bleeding cartilage, and that he wasn't bleeding, and that he got shot and there's no blood coming out. So there's still a lot to know, or maybe they just condense the explanation a little bit, or just sort of are relying on us to figure it out and aren't going to actually explain it. Is that it?
Yeah.
You guys, that's something you can tell us. Don't like if it's going to be explained later, or if there's like something they cut out but might be revealed later, or they might be reordering things. Let us know about that. But like, is that the explanation, and we're just supposed to and we miss something, or we're misunderstanding something, or we aren't following it to its logical conclusion? If that's the case, then explain that to us. But if it's based on if you're going to try to explain it to us, don't explain it to us based on things that happen in the future and other previous like other later fights that like inform us, or other later explanations. If that's the case, if it's going to be explained, just let us figure that out on our own. But if we're as far as what we learned in this episode, as far as why you stuff is the stuffing supposed to be like a question, or like a ooh, what's that supposed to be? Then just leave it. But like, anyway. So hopefully that's good enough direction, but we don't want to just know the answer. We don't want you to tell us the answer. We want to experience it in the show.
But we don't want to be missing something or like at the wrong conclusion.
Yeah, we don't want. Somehow. Yeah, we don't want to be weirdly confused based on like, because if we followed the logic
look
incorrectly.
How cute he was.
He was a very cute panda. And that was the whole episode, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that fight. It was really that was a really interesting fight, how Panda like thought he could relate to Mechamaru, and then Mechamaru was like, no, I'm like driven by jealousy and like hatred and pity for myself.
Yeah.
And Panda's like, man, humans are weird. Like he obviously like likes humans, but he doesn't wish that he was one necessarily, which is interesting to see. I feel like, and it's interesting that they could have the like matchups in these fights are very good matchups. Like they can each get something out of the other one.
Yeah, that's good shonen writing when the fights like
reveal
something or progress something about the character. It's or like, you know, the fact that these two characters are fighting each other means something to both of them, not just like how it concludes, but like, you know.
Or, like, this person's the bad guy and this person's the good guy, and, oh, who's gonna win? It's, like, learning more about the other person through the fight. Yeah. And I like that. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's good writing. Like, the Todo and Yuji thing is obviously the, like, extreme of that, of, like, we're best friends. And now he's, like, helping Yuji learn how to fight better and use his cursed energy better. Yeah,
with using the, like, I love how he relates. Again, it's just, like, I talked about this before. When Shonen uses, like, real-life stuff to sort of influence its explanations, it's really cool. So like when Todo's talking about how like I felt a burning in my gut and all this stuff, and like all these weird sort of turned like phrasings that like are super common that we use in everyday life to explain like a feeling, that he like sort of that the writer sort of wraps that into a meaningful piece of information or explanation about how the powers work, makes it relatable and understandable on like an intuitive level rather than just a mechanical one. So that's good writing as well, when you can always relate. Like I always go back to a more recent example in Demon Slayer, how demons are vulnerable to sunlight in Demon Slayer, and the swords that the Demon Slayers use are made of ore that is taken from like the highest peak in the country. That's always in the sunlight, and it's always like the sunlight is sort of radiating down and being baked into this ore that is forged into the metal of these swords. So it has a piece of sunlight in them all the time. Like that kind of shit is really like logical stuff. It doesn't need to be super in depth or anything, but just having that little piece of like, yeah, that's understandable.
Like an easy explanation that is interesting enough that it doesn't just seem sort of half-assed.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't have too much else to say about that episode, but it was good.
Good episode.
And epic fight. Was not expecting to get into the whole, like, Panda backstory so early. Although, I mean, we are at episode 16 of the show, but it just seemed like... it just kind of came out of nowhere and surprised me, but it was really good, and I can't wait to see more.
Me either. We'll see you guys next week. Hope you leave a like and subscribe if you like Jujutsu Kaisen, if you like our Jujutsu Kaisen reactions and videos and stuff like that. If you're seeing this and you want Promised Neverland, we're just going to watch that next, and then that'll be up soon. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed most of all. See you in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.